Good evening, I'm Shameka Neely. Lieutenant Governor Becky Skillman will push for a number of local government reforms in this legislative session. Some of Skillman's legislative agenda includes items the governor is also pushing for, including township government reform, anti-nepotism, and conflict of interest statutes. A major portion of her proposal will focus on putting financial control back into local hands. Skillman says while she doesn't expect support from local government leaders on all her proposals, she has found broad support when meeting with them for many of the items on her agenda. A Marion County judge will decide by Wednesday morning if Charlie White will remain Secretary of State. White's attorney David Brooks says the ruling of who be installed as Secretary of State should be frozen until a higher court, likely the Supreme Court, can issue its own decision. The Indiana Democratic Party says White's pending criminal trial in Hamilton County, set to begin January 29th, complicates matters. They're concerned because if White leaves office before the Supreme Court can issue a ruling on Rosenberg's decision, Governor Mitch Daniels would appoint his replacement. A federal mediator this week will facilitate the end to a mill workers' strike at Indiana Limestone Company in southern Indiana. A meeting between negotiators for company leaders and about 75 workers is scheduled to take place Wednesday. The two sides have yet to reach an agreement over proposed contract changes, including seniority rights, sick days, time off, and pension plans. The strike also has sidelined members of stone cutters as well as the mechanics union. It began November 16th. Union members are expected to protest outside the Statehouse Wednesday in demonstration against right-to-work legislation. The AFL-CIO says several organizations have invited people to protest, although no organization is heading the demonstration. AFL-CIO spokesman Jeff Harris says he thinks thousands of protesters could take part in the event. The controversial cap that took place January 1st says only 3,000 people, including elected officials and State House staff, are allowed in the Capitol building at any given time. Let's take a look at your weather. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows in the lower 20s. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, highs around 40. Tomorrow night, mostly clear, lows in the mid-20s. On Thursday, it's going to be mostly clear, highs in the upper 40s, lows in the mid-30s. Friday, partly cloudy, highs in the lower 50s, lows in the mid-30s. Saturday, partly cloudy, highs in the mid-40s, lows in the upper 20s. On Sunday, partly cloudy, lows in the lower 40s, lows in the upper 20s.